share my story because I need to know that I am not alone. A year ago, I was a happy girl, and my biggest problem was backtalking at school. I wish I could turn back and tell myself that my life was wonderful. I am only 13 now. My name is Alice, and I am so tired. It all started one day when I was at school in my English class. Our headmaster came in and asked me out. He looked very worried, and I got nervous at once. When we came to his office, he urged me to sit down and told me that there was a problem in my family. My mom was coming by car to take me from school and got in a bad car crash. Really, really bad, he said. Be strong, Alice, he said. She is alive, but at the hospital, and doctors are evaluating how damaged she is. And now please remain here until your dad comes to bring you home. I didn't cry because I think I have some kind of nervous shock. He gave me some water. He called the school psychologist, and she tried to talk to me, but I remained silent. I didn't talk even when my dad came after me and when he brought me home. I had only one thought. Dear God, if you exist, make my mom live and be healthy, and I will be a good girl forever. Then the news came from the hospital that was shocking. My mom was in a coma, and she had a very serious brain damage. All we had to do was to pray that she woke up. It lasted for quite a long time, several weeks at least. My dad and me, we both were like robots, waking up, having breakfast, doing our things, turning home, watching TV, going back to sleep. I had only one thought and couldn't concentrate on anything else. I was physically feeling that I was getting older, tired of waiting, and felt that if I look into the mirror, I see myself with white hair and first wrinkles. When the news came, I didn't know how to accept it. She finally woke up. That was the good news. But the bad one was that doctors said she suffered grave brain damage. That means she didn't talk or react or recognize anyone. They called it a vegetative state. But actually, it is a vegetable state. That means the person can only breathe at most. This was pure horror. Believe me. I came to her quite often, was looking at her, and saw a shell of my mom while my actual mom left. I imagined that she had left, but would definitely turn back. But they told me no one knew how she would react to the treatment. The doctors and nurses and ourselves did anything we could to wake her up. I spent long hours reading stories to her, hoping that she hears me. And finally, one glorious day, I noticed that when I was reading, she was moving her eyes in my direction as if she heard me. That was a miracle. I ran out of the ward yelling happily. The doctor said that was good news, because that means that some of the damaged brain cells are being restored. And from that moment on, we could start active rehabilitation. They also made some brain scan that confirmed that there are regions in her brain that are reacting. We made a party, me and my dad, to celebrate. I swear. Silly as I am, I was sure she would get better in no time now that her brain has woken up. We went to physical rehab, where nurses moved her limbs here and there. She underwent some strange electrotherapies or something like that, and actually they treated her all day long. She gave a little more reactions, but she still didn't talk, didn't recognize us, didn't react. And suddenly, all my hope went away. I realized that my mom won't turn back. I remember the exact very moment when this understanding came. I brought her to a room with a projector and made her watch our family videos. And as I saw us all happy and her healthy in the screen, it was the first time in the whole year when I started sobbing and then cried, holding her hand. I told you I was tired. Of course, I never lost hope, and I never will. But one part of me knows that she will never be the same anymore. And this understanding tears me apart. I sometimes imagine my mom just went away for a vacation to some beautiful island and is enjoying her life now. I just wish I could be there with her. Maybe you know how to overcome this tiredness. Please let me know in the comments.